Hi, beautiful people, and welcome to your reading. So, this is a new series that I decided to start where I will be channeling messages. Um, I don't know why I never thought about doing this because I'm really good with channeling. So, this is just a new series. Definitely comment below and let me know if you want me to continue this series. This reading may resonate with anyone, okay? It doesn't matter what your zodiac sign is. If the story resonates, then it resonates, right? So, first, I'm going to start with asking who this message will be from, okay? So, I'll give you a description of who this message is from. Who will this message be from? Show me, who will this message be from? 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 You have a King of Cups paired with the Wheel of Fortune. This person, I'm hearing their message already. They're saying, I'm never going to give up on you. Like, they will never give up on you. Show me who this message is from. Strength. So very briefly, I'll give you a description of who this person is, but please remember it's general, so take what resonates and leave what does not. So the King of Cups is here. By the way, these cards are not gender specific. They're energies that anyone can embody. The King of Cups is someone who is very emotional. This is someone who carries very deep feelings and emotions for you. But the thing with the King of Cups is he's quite complex when it comes to his feelings. And that's why he is often known to be very emotionally unbalanced, because the King of Cups will carry very strong feelings for you but not show it. That's why you see him here. He is holding back his cup of love, but look at what he's showing you. He's showing you cards. So instead of this person expressing their love for you and giving you the love offer that they knew you wanted, they played games with you instead. It's almost like it's a defense mechanism that the King of Cups does. It's like a, before you hurt me, I'm going to hurt you. But it's so toxic because I'm certain that you never wanted to hurt this person. And that's why I always say the King of Cups tends to self-sabotage a lot of good things in their life. And the King of Cups was paired with the Wheel of Fortune. So you are in some sort of karmic cycle with this individual. I'm using the word karmic to describe this connection because it seems like there's a lesson that the two of you have not been learning. The two of you could have even had a past life together, and because you still didn't learn the lesson, here the two of you are now in this lifetime. And if until the two of you learn this lesson, you're always going to have lifetimes together. So if you don't learn it in this lifetime, in the next lifetime, the two of you are going to be together as well. That's what the word karmic means, right? It's like if a lesson becomes repetitive, it becomes karmic because it's a lesson that you're not learning. And so a lot of times in karmic relationships, it gets very toxic because the two of you are very stubborn and the two of you are refusing to learn this lesson here of the connection. But the Wheel of Fortune, it's a karmic wheel, okay? What goes around comes back around. I just feel like the two of you have been in some sort of karmic run with each other. This connection may mimic that very toxic runner chaser dynamic, where you have one person who is just like running, does not want to commit, and the other person really, really wants a commitment. This is a very toxic connection here. And I feel like the two of you have been on this chase even from past lives. So try your best to learn the lesson in this lifetime so that in your next lifetime, things will be better, okay? But the Wheel of Fortune, it's like from the King of Cups perspective, there's still unfinished business between the two of you. I also feel like the Wheel of Fortune is saying that the tables have turned. There's been like a change of events here because it looks like whoever was the runner in the past is now the chaser, and whoever was the chaser in the past is now the runner, because this King of Cups is an emotional wreck. I feel like this King of Cups is so emotionally overwhelmed when it comes to this connection, to the point where I feel like this King of Cups is finally going to take charge and come forward. You have the Two of Cups that's here, which represents a partnership. So there was some sort of mutual understanding between you and this person. Even if the two of you were not in a, official commitment, the Two of Cups is saying you and this individual were partners in some way, shape, or form. You had some sort of understanding. The Two of Cups also talks about a requited love, a mutual love. The way that you feel for this person, they feel that very same way for you as well. It already looks like a very unstable connection between two people, but there's this mutual understanding, okay? Very, very unique connection that this is. You have the Strength card that's here. I feel like you have, to describe this individual, I feel like the reason why the Strength card is coming out is because the both of you had to overcome a lot of fears, doubts, insecurities in this connection. I feel like you trigger this person, and I feel like they trigger you as well. Okay. This connection, the purpose of this connection, it's so clear. The purpose of this connection is healing past trauma, healing past wounds. Okay. The two of you trigger each other, but the two of you also heal each other. So this is screaming, this is some sort of soulmate connection here. Please remember that there are various kinds of soulmates who we will encounter in our lifetime. But the purpose of a soulmate is they come into our lives and they teach us very valuable and vital lessons that will help better who we are, especially as lovers. And this connection here, man, it's triggering. A part of it is even toxic, but eventually it will become very healing when the two of you are forced to confront the issues that the both of you must overcome together. Okay, so that's just a description, a brief description of who this individual is. You have got to know who this person is. If you don't, then it's not your reading, and it's okay. Don't force it. Because this person really, I feel like the both of you stir up emotions in each other. So what is their message? What is this individual's message? What is their message? You have the Magician. What is their message? Six of Wands. Eight of Swords. Clarify the Magician. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Clarify the Magician. Nine of Cups. Eight of Wands. On the back, you have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, let's get started. So, it's like, I'm kind of giggling because this is like a bittersweet connection. It's a beautiful connection, but it's like an unfortunate connection with a lot of just a lot of tragic things that prevented the two of you from being together. But that love is still there. With the Magician here, this is all about manifestation. What I'm hearing from this individual is, you guys want to know what I just heard? I literally just heard, I don't need your approval. I don't need your approval. I'm going to do it anyway. So I assume that the two of you, one of you is blocking the other one out. And that's why I feel like you, the viewer, you are blocking them out. And that is why they're telling you, I'm doing it anyway. I don't need your permission. Oh my gosh. Why did I just come up with this series? Like, one of one of my many gifts, I guess you can say, is channeling. I'm very very good with channeling. I don't know why I never thought about this series, but it's like with the magician here, they're literally like, I'm doing it anyways. You want to push me out? You don't want me anymore? I don't care. I'm manifesting you anyways. What are they manifesting? They're manifesting a second chance. The Ace of Cups, if you follow my channel, I always say that for me, the reader, the Ace of Cups represents a divine grant of a second chance at love. This is what they're manifesting, a second chance for the two of you to work things out. They're doing it anyway. They're doing it without your permission. It looks like a soulmate connection where one soulmate has turned their back to this connection and walked away. You, the viewer, probably decided to go towards something else, to go towards a new beginning. Your person or this individual is saying, I'm still manifesting you. You are coming back to me. I've never seen something like this, because typically a soulmate connection is like some sort of mutual understanding. Wow. Um, they're confidently doing this too. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. So the magician is manifestation. Then you have the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. So their wish is going to be granted. The two of you will have the second chance to come back together. You don't have to accept it. It's a cup. It's just like an opportunity. It's an offer. All they know is they're going to accept it. From their point of view, they're going to accept it and they're going to try to get you back. But their wish will be fulfilled. It's so clear. Manifestation and then wish fulfillment. It's so clear. So whatever this person is doing to manifest you, it's working. I wonder, what is this person doing? I'm curious as well. I'm curious as to what they're doing that the universe is granting them a second chance to be with you. What are they doing? This person must be praying hard. Like it's like every day this person is on their knees begging God to bring you back to them, because they're doing this without your permission. And they know it. Typically, with soulmates, you would think that both soulmates have to give approval, have to be okay, have this mutual understanding. Because I see one of you is like far gone. Eight of Wands is here. This is coming in fast. Eight of Wands is swift energy. On the back, you have the Page of Pentacles. Let's look into this Eight of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Wands. Oh, wow. Yeah, they're taking charge. The Emperor, this is their energy. The Emperor represents someone who is very dominant, who likes control. I always say when the Emperor wants something, he will sit and strategize how he can get it. The Emperor does not give up. He is very strategic to get his way. This person is taking charge, and whatever they're doing, it's working. Page of Pentacles, pages represents communication, some sort of message that's meant to move things forward between the two of you. Clarify this Page of Pentacles. There's a lot of resistance from the other soulmate. The other soulmate is like, no. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. They're going to come in strong. When they give you this message, it's going to be a lot of passion. It's going to be filled with a lot of passion, because the Knight of Wands is very driven, very determined, very passionate, to get what he wants. I feel like this person tends to lust over you as well. There's a lot of tension and chemistry between the two of you. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Five of Wands. Yeah, there's an overload of passion that they're feeling for you, but it's also, I feel like this passion is going to turn into frustration if you resist this person. Okay. I almost feel like this person wants to dominate you. It's like they just want to like have you all to themselves. I don't know how to really explain it, but it's like with the Five of Wands here, I definitely see you resisting, and it's going to cause them to be very upset. And that's why this is you guys fighting. The Five of Wands represents conflict, some sort of chaos here when they communicate to you. Clarify the Six of Wands. Clarify the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands talks about victory. This person typically doesn't do this. They're typically not very assertive. I feel like they like to be chased. They've never been the one to really, beg and plead to be with someone. But I feel like this is all part of their wounds that they need to heal. I feel like this individual has always had a fear of being in love and being vulnerable, and that's why they sabotage this connection. So the Strength card is saying that this individual will be overcoming, these fears and insecurities and traumas here just to have victory with you. They're doing all of this just to have victory with you. They're putting themselves out there and being vulnerable for the very first time in their life just to have victory with you. I don't feel like this person has done it to anyone. The moon is here. The moon represents secrets or something that just isn't being seen. The moon is saying that this individual wants you to know that they carry very strong feelings for you, but they just, due to fears, doubts, insecurities, and past trauma, they just couldn't show it to you in a healthy way. They kept their feelings hidden from you to protect themselves. This is someone who has been really, really hurt in their past, and it really scarred this individual. And it gave them a negative view of love until they met you. I told you in the very beginning, this is a soulmate connection. Just remember, there are many types of soulmate connections, but this is a soulmate connection that's meant to heal your wounds as well as their wounds as well. This person also wants you to know, I'm trying to figure out how to say this one. They also want you to know that they have some personal issues that blocked them from giving you a commitment, that sort of it hindered, that's the word, it hindered them from really showing you how they felt. It hindered them from being progressive with you, as in it prevented this person from growing with you, right? I feel like this individual has some personal, issues going on with them. Whether it's them, but I feel like it comes from their past. I I'm trying to figure out how I can kind of share it with you without being a little bit too invasive, because I want them to share this with you. You know what I mean? But I feel like they may be like, for example, it comes from their trauma. I'm trying to find a name to describe what it is that they're telling me, but it comes from their trauma. This person was really like brutalized as a kid, and it really blocked them, or it hindered them emotionally. It caused some sort of delay, emotionally. I just feel like this person has a hard time expressing their feelings because of trauma that they went through in the past. Some of them may even have like a clinical diagnosis that they will share with you. I don't want to be the one to go into that. But I do feel like some of them literally have a diagnosis, a clinical term for their personal issues due to the trauma that they've endured. That is what I feel you are unaware of. It's very deep and very personal to them. But I feel like it's a major reason as to why there was this like misunderstanding or blockage. I'm trying to find a word, but it's due to that diagnosis that they have, where it just makes it very hard for them to express themselves, and that caused a really big wall between the two of you. It caused a misunderstanding, I feel. But they will be expressing that to you. So you have the Tower. The Tower represents enlightenment, being awakened, the truth coming out. Whatever was in the dark, it's coming to light. So whenever you see the moon and the Tower, because the moon represents something that's hidden, then the Tower represents something that will be revealed. I feel like when this individual reveals their feelings, their personal struggles, when they give you an explanation, I just feel like it's gonna open your eyes to see this connection from a different point of view. You're going to reason with why they did certain things. Let's look more into the Tower. Yeah, the High Priestess. The High Priestess is very spiritually in tuned. The High Priestess is very intuitive and very insightful. When they explain, they're going to go in detail as well. When they explain this to you, you're really going to have this insight about why they did certain things. You have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords typically represents someone who's sneaky. Someone who did some sneaky things and they tried to get away with it. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Yeah. I feel like, yeah. Two of Wands. Whatever it is that they did, they understand why you left. They understand why you stopped investing your time into them. They understand. They understand that it's because of their sneakiness, something very sneaky that they did. But I feel like they're going to explain to you what really happened and why they did what it is that they did. This individual has a very interesting way of pursuing you. But I feel like it goes back to the moon here, some of the things that they personally struggled with. And that's why they were pursuing you in that manner. Knight of Cups is here. The Knight of Cups, I always say this is like someone who's trying to correct their wrongs, someone who is trying to fix what they broke. Wow. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Yeah, the Lovers. On the back, 10 of Swords. So the Seven of Swords, they did betray you. They know that. With the Lovers here, they know that they betrayed a soulmate. 10 of Swords represents the ultimate betrayal. But with the Two of Wands, they're still hopeful for another chance to be with you in order to fix this. Clarify the Eight of, oh, look. Eight of Pentacles is someone who is putting in work, effort to get what it is that they want. They will show you. It's not just something that they're going to say. They're going to show it to you as well. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is someone who feels mentally trapped, mentally stuck on something. Clarify the Eight of Swords. I feel like what this person wants you to know is that they really are in some sort of mental imprisonment and they do need your help. Clarify the Eight of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. On the back, Knight of Pentacles. So like I said, Eight of Swords, someone who feels mentally stuck, okay? This is like a mental imprisonment. Like I said earlier, I wouldn't wish this Eight of Swords on my worst enemy. In clarity of the Eight of Swords, you have the King of Cups. This person, what I'm hearing from them, I just keep on hearing like, don't leave me behind. Don't leave me behind. There's a reason. Something is causing this individual to be this mentally unstable. I mean, not mentally unstable, emotionally unstable. Because the King of Cups came back out, right? This is who we're talking about. Remember earlier when I asked who this message will be from, the first card that came out was the King of Cups. This person is very emotionally unbalanced, extremely emotionally unbalanced, but I feel like it's due to some confusion that's taking place in their life where this person is in the middle of chaos. They have been in the middle of chaos and they don't know how to get themselves out. They don't know who put them here because they're blindfolded, they're tied up, they're surrounded by these swords. It's almost like this person is in the middle of deceit and they have no idea. They don't know where it's coming from. They don't know why. They can't even explain why this is happening to them, why they feel this way. There's a bigger problem going on with this individual. The Wheel of Fortune is here. The Wheel of Fortune, this is something that's karmic. Karmic wheel. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune. The Hierophant. I just keep on hearing like, don't leave me behind, don't leave me behind. With the Wheel of Fortune, they know that time is up for them. They know that this connection is coming to an ending, but there is unfinished business here. There's some sort of, because the Hierophant even came out. The Hierophant is actually a religious card. Okay, this is all about confessing in order to receive forgiveness. The Hierophant is even seen as like an advisor or a counselor. Don't get me wrong. You, the viewer, don't get me wrong. They know that you have a passionate new beginning in your, like, what holds, you have a passionate new beginning, you, the viewer. The Ace of Wands represents a divine offer. This is a divine grant of a passionate new beginning. You even have a King of Wands here who you're about to meet. I do not feel like this King of Wands is them. I don't, because the energy is completely different. It's like this King of Wands is so full of life, so charismatic, so adventurous. This is a very fiery individual, whereas I feel like the messenger here, the person that this message is from, is more, it's like their energy is very gloomy and watery. I don't know how to really explain it, but I just feel that this King of Wands is someone different. You have a passionate new beginning that's going to start, if it hasn't already, with this King of Wands here. Because I feel like this is a soulmate connection that unfortunately wasn't successful, but the lesson still needs to be learned, or else, like I said, a lot of you guys, this is like a past life individual. You had a past life with this person, and you will continue to have lives with this individual until the two of you can learn this lesson here. I feel like there's some sort of spiritual lesson that the both of you are supposed to learn, but it's almost like you hold the key to this person. Excuse me, it's almost like it's almost like you're the one who's going to push this individual into their spiritual transformation, their spiritual enlightenment. Excuse me. You guys be patient with me, because I really want to look more into it, because this person is like in some sort of mental imprisonment here. And I almost feel like you hold the key to releasing this person from this mental prison. You even have the Two of Wands. I feel like you really are the soulmate who has made up their mind. I really do. Two of Wands, you're looking at what's ahead. You're not really looking at what's behind. I feel like you've already chosen the new person. You are manifesting new love. Who is that King of Wands? Don't worry, you're going to get that new love. But it's like this person keeps on saying, don't leave me, like, don't leave me behind. There's still unfinished business between the two of us, even though you have a passionate new beginning awaiting. Can you please, let's please finish this. Let's you know what I'm saying? We have work here to be done, and then you can go towards your there. It's something like that. Let me look more into this Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, look, Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles represents someone who's attached, someone who's clinging on to you. There's a reason why this person's clinging on to you. What's going on with this person mentally, though? Let's look. What's going on with them mentally? Five of Swords. What's going on with this individual mentally and emotionally? What's happening here? What's going on with them mentally and emotionally? Yeah, you see, Four of Swords represents mental exhaustion. This person is like, they're mentally drained. Seven of Wands, they're feeling very defensive here. Seven of Wands is that feeling of like, it's me against the world. You know, it's almost like they're being attacked or something. What's happening with this individual? What's happening to them? Show me what's happening to them. Four of Cups. What's going on with them mentally, emotionally? Then you have the Hermit. Then you have the Hangman that's here. The Hermit represents someone who is isolating. And then you have the Hangman, someone who's at a standstill. This person is like, I feel like this person is not awake. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like they are asleep spiritually, and you're the one who's going to like spiritually awaken them. I'm definitely going to do, because we're already at 35 minutes. I don't want this reading to be too long and to talk your ears off. But for those of you who are interested in what is going on with this person mentally, because I feel like whatever this mental imprisonment is, I almost feel like you hold the key. I feel like there's something deeper that's happening to this individual. And that is why, like, the two of you will have to, that's the karmic lesson here. If the two of you don't fix this in this lifetime, I feel like in the next lifetime it's gonna happen again. Okay, it's almost like they need you to help them unlock something here. And so we're gonna look deeper into it in the extended reading. Okay, but I did do my best to give as much details as I can. So I hope that this reading will help you all. I feel like, if you ask me, if this person comes back, I would at least, you know, still just hear them out, and so that you can figure out what you want to do as well. Okay, because a lot of you do have this passionate new beginning. Okay, so thank you guys so much. Please take care. All right, stay safe.